Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So we're discussing the looking after and safeguarding your tongue. So it's a very beautiful statement of Hatim al-Asam. So Hatim al-Asam. Asam was a nickname, and there's a reason for that nickname. He says, لو أن صاحب خبر جلس إليك ليكتب كلامك لاحترست منه. So for example, he said if a spy, for example, those time you have a king and you know this person who's going to inform the king of what you say. If he was to sit in your gathering with a pen and write what you were saying, لَاحْتَرَسْتَ مِنْهُ, you'll be very, very careful what you say. So similarly, for example, if somebody has got the video on now, so I'm speaking slowly, speaking clearly, measuring my words, make sure I don't say anything which can be misinterpreted. Why? Because I know I may plan to upload this on the YouTube, and what will happen if I say something wrong, something bad, if I say something foul, something ghiba, anything I say, what's going to happen? It'll be a record, and somebody may use it against me in the future. Yes? So he's saying here that if somebody was to, just in those times, he gave an example of the king's man, a spy, or somebody who writing the information which passed on to the king. If he was to be writing down what you were to say, I would be very careful. So when somebody's recording, or when somebody's have a video recorder, audio recorder, even audio recorders people don't use it anymore, but somebody's videoing. So what happens nowadays? What people do? If you go to somebody's behaving badly with you, you put your phone up straight away. Then what happens? You know that this might go live on Facebook, it might go viral. Yes. So sometimes if I want to be, if I'm like for customer service and I'm get bad comment, they said to you, I'm recording your call. I say, well, I'm recording your call as well, and I might make it public. So then you should do that as well. So now they think, well, no, that's what you feel a bit scared, innit? Like, okay, well, similarly, when you're doing a video, what happens? Same thing happens. So he's saying that just for the world and the dunya, this shows our yaqeen and our faith. For the dunya, if somebody was to record our conversation, our private conversation, our public conversation, we're very particular in what we say. We're a bit cautious because we don't want the wrong thing to be disclosed to the people. But what's the day of Qiyamah? يَوْمَ تُبْلَى السَّرَائِرِ. Yes? مَا لِهَذَا الْكِتَابِ لَا يُغَادِرُ صَغِيرَةً وَلَا كَبِيرَةً إِلَّا أَحْصَاهَا وَوَجَدُوا مَا عَمِلُوا حَاضِرًا. Whatever you did, good or bad, you will find it. You'll be shocked. What's wrong with this book of deeds? Whether it's a book, whatever form it is, what's wrong? Every single thing I have done is in this book. مَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ. Whatever you utter, the angels are there to record this. So for a video recording, or for a YouTube video, or for a Facebook live stream, we become very cautious because we don't want to say anything which can give a bad impression to people about how we really are. So he says at the same time, وَكَلَامُكَ يُعْرَضُ عَلَى اللَّهِ تَعَالَى فَلَا تَحْتَرِزْ. Oh man, how weak is your iman? How weak is your faith? You claim to be a Muslim, you claim to be a believer, you claim to have faith and yaqeen Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but you know that your life is going to be streamed. Is being streamed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your life is going to be presented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you never feel slightest nervousness at what you say. So you feel nerves of being on a video, you feel nerves of being on an audio, you feel nerves when you're in public speech, but you have no nerves when you're alone. You don't feel nervous, you don't feel uncomfortable in the slightest. Yet you know that everything you say is going to happen. It's going to be recorded. There's a group of friends are talking, you want to say something, look around, is anybody there? We'll be saying something is only for us for a joke. But that kalam will be presented to somebody else, in front of everybody. So it just shows a weakness in our faith. So this is, sometimes this tamtheel and examples, it gives us, like, it's true. If you were to know that your classes, so even the teachers, when they know they're being recorded, sometimes record them just for training purposes, they get nervous, naturally they get nervous, because now you know what, that the teacher is going to listen to us and he's going to give us assessment on our teaching. We get nervous. Even I get nervous, somebody else comes and records me. You get nervous. I have one friend, I said to him, just come in once in a while and just assess our teaching. So he's my student and he's a friend of ours, but he came in one day and he just in class and my heart started pumping a bit. I was like, subhanallah, my student younger than me, my friend, and he's just sitting in class just to give us feedback, nothing. Not my job is not nothing, and we feel all nervous. So what were the kalam when we have our Jannah is at stake? Our Jannah is at stake, our Jahannam is at stake. And we have no nerves, no feelings, no layback. So if you just think about this, just think that if you can't visualize the hereafter, just visualize that, well, you know what? My life is being streamed live on YouTube to the whole world to watch. How will I behave then? If you're so weak in our faith that we can't just visualize, we can't understand how the presentation of our a'mal will be on the day of Qiyamah, I just think of how will our a'mal, how it would be just in this dunya, if right now what I'm doing was to be streamed live on YouTube or Facebook. How would it be then? My words, my sayings, my actions. If you just do that much, it could change your life, the whole thing. It could change your whole life. So, very, very deep and profound advice from Hatim al-Asam. He says that if somebody were to write what you were saying, you'd be like, don't write that, off the record. You have that as off the record. Nothing is off the record from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything is on record. So you have to be very, very careful in regards to what you say. So what I'm saying, as I mentioned again in the morning, don't become dry and don't even crack a joke. Or don't become, I'm so scared to speak, I will never ever speak. That's not what Islam, when the Prophet laughed, the Prophet talked, the Prophet joked. But it means just be careful, be conscious. In anything you do, just conscious of what you are doing, what you are saying. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to understand the reality of this and bring this into our lives. Okay, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.